Hi everyone, and welcome to day 6 of my 12 DIYs of Christmas series. Today I'll be showing you how to wrap a present. The present that I am going to wrap has this little tab, so I'm going to show you how to fold it if it has that, if you don't want to cut it off like me. The materials you'll be needing are some wrapping paper, your present, Scotch tape, and some scissors. Just so you know, this is going to be very hard to record because wrapping paper is like huge and don't really have a huge space. So this is going to be hard to record, but hopefully you guys can follow along because the process really is not that hard and most of it you probably already know how to do. So let's get started. What we're going to begin by doing is taking our wrapping paper, and you want to, as I said, it's going to be very hard to show, but I'm going to do it anyway because nothing is impossible. But anyway, you're just going to unwrap a little bit. Because my present is not very large, I won't need a large amount of wrapping paper. You're going to lay your present somewhere in the midst of it. And you want there to be enough left over on each side to reach about the center. That way you can close it in. So just go like this until it reaches like the middle. Okay, so there'll be an edge. You want to take it and fold it up until it reaches about the middle, and then open it back up. And if yours has these squares, just go 1, 2, 3. So about 3 on this side, I'll do 4 on the other side. And just do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares on this side and cut along that line. Once you have that, and this is like curling up, so yeah, don't mind that. But once you have that, we're going to get our Scotch tape ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to work with this little ugly tab now. Set this aside. So what we're going to do is you should be able to fold it over. And it's going to be kind of hard and it's not going to want to stay, but just fold it over and kind of crease it. And by the way, this is oven baked clay because I have a friend and she really likes making stuff out of clay, but she said she was running out, so I just got her some clay. And you're just going to tape the tab down. That will make a more boxy shape, which you need a box shape for wrapping presents. It's kind of hard to wrap an oddly shaped present. So, alright, moving right along, we are also going to need our Scotch tape for this, of course, because we are now wrapping the presents. But that's how you would work with a tab like that. You would pretty much just fold it down and tape it down. Or if it's like one of those little plastic tabs that just uses it to hang it and it's not like attached to the box, like part of it, then you can just cut that off. Hopefully you guys know what I mean by that. So now what we're going to do is place our package, whatever, your box, present, right in the middle. And this keeps curling up, and I know it's really annoying. And what we're going to do, we're going to get a little piece of Scotch tape ready. And then we're just going to fold up the sides. And you want to make it really tight and tape it down. And then, once you've done that, you don't have to flip it over. I'm just doing that for easier viewing. Once you've done that, you want to push your present back to make these really, really tight, because that's just going to make it look way better. And then we're going to get another piece of Scotch tape ready. These don't have to be very big, by the way. And you're just going to make sure that it's got some tightness going on there. And then you're going to fold up this side really tight. Make sure you're making it tight. And tape it down. I hope you guys know what I mean. Just like wrap the present like that. And then you're going to figure out like where the corners of your present are. And you're just going to kind of pinch there so you know. And then you're going to go like this with your fingers. And just go along the edge. And that's just going to make the edges look more crisp and clean. Like it's wrapped tighter. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. Just go like this and run it along the edge. Now we're going to need our scissors again. And you're going to, like, find out where the edges of your present are. And I'm going to have to move this thing over here. Okay. Find out where the edges of your present are. Mine are right there. Kind of make a small fold along there, but you don't want to make it too obvious. Then we're going to cut just a little bit after that. So if this is where the edge of my present is, I might cut right about there. Just enough so like when you push this part down, it'll reach the bottom. So you, depending on how like deep your present is, like how tall it is or whatever, you might need more or less. Just cut the sides down and just cut them down, and you can always cut more off later. Once you have one side done, just kind of finger measure it and cut about the same amount off on the other side. With the extra little pieces of wrapping paper left over, you could even wrap smaller gifts as well. Now that we have this, you'll notice that I have my present just right inside there. I might actually have to cut more off. Yeah, I will. You just want, like, when you go like this is much easier for me to record now that it's shorter. You can just press this down, and you want this to just reach the bottom, like that much. This is like really hard to explain, but really not that hard to do. Just here's how you know if you cut too much or not. Just press the top down, and then right where it like creases right there, just make a little mark, and then you can cut it there. Just like that. It's just really hard to explain, but really not that hard to do, guys. So now that we have that, we're going to, this video is getting really long. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to push this down. And then these sides, you're just going to crease. Like that. So once you push this down, you'll have little edges. Oops, I just ripped that. Cut that off. And with these edges, you're just going to crease them. And then you want to fold them in. Once again, you'll get these little loops down here. Just fold it in completely and then crease. So take the edge, fold it in, and crease. Now you have that. See this little corner that we got there? Here, I'll show you. This thing. What we're going to do is we're going to just fold that down a little bit to make a flat top. Now we're going to get some Scotch tape ready. If you have double-sided tape, you can use that here, but I don't. So, yeah. And what we're going to do is just fold that up nice and tight. Oops, I ripped it, so I'll just put it there. I'm not very good with keeping things unripped, but yeah. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use the same thing. Just use your index finger and your thumb and run those along the edges, and it's just going to make it look a lot more crisp and clean and not as rounded. It's going to make it look sharper. So I know that was really hard to understand, and I know this video is getting really long, but oh well. I'm going to show that again. What we're going to do is we're going to take the top and fold it downwards. You'll get something like this, and these edges here that are like rounded, you're just going to want to crease. Like that. Now once you have that, you're going to take each edge, I'll just start with this edge, and you're going to fold it inwards. Now once you folded it as far as it can go tightly, you want to make everything tight. You'll see this thing here, and we're just going to crease that. I'm just like using my index finger and my thumb right here. And we're going to repeat that on the other side, so just fold it in and crease this part. As you can see, that's a really ugly tip. I'll show it to you. That doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. What we're going to do is fold the tip in just a little bit. And then get a piece of Scotch tape. Fold that up. And tape it down. And then just use your index finger and your thumb again just to go around every single corner and edge that you got there. And once you've done that, you have a beautifully wrapped present. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, leave it a big thumbs up. If you want a future tutorial on how to make like gift tags to go with your presents, let me know down below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a comment down below what your favorite thing about Christmas is. I said that yesterday, but I'll do it again today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.